It's Young, the one who do it. Numbers don't lie. That's the movement. Now let's get to it. It's a lot going on, man, in this New York world. If you're not from New York, man, I apologize. I apologize. The Knicks is up. I think they up 3-2 right now. No, is it 3-1? Might be 3-1. Anyway, Knicks is winning. JayZ went and did that freestyle. Some of y'all know if y'all was paying attention. He did the freestyle in Philly, the Roots picnic joint. Dissed a lot of people. Oschino, I don't know if y'all know who Oschino is. If you don't know who Oschino is, look him up. Oschino Vasquez. He used to be in Roc-A-Fella way back in the day, state property days. He felt like JayZ sent the shot at him. He sent the shot at a lot of other people. Dame Dash, Jaguar Wright, Drake, Tory Lanez, Nicki Minaj. Forgive me if I forgot a name, but it's been stirring up a lot of things in hip hop. So anyway, Oschino decided to respond to JayZ. He responded to him on a video talking, and he got the record. He got the DISS record out. So we're going to get into that. And then we also going to get into, I guess, Wack 100 sent some disrespect, some shots too. So we're going to get back and forth, and we're going to hear all of that. Let's see it.
It's another Cook Gets Toast Productions. You dig? What's up, y'all? Let's jump right into this. Okay, y'all know JayZ came to the Roots picnic a couple days ago, and he was dissing everybody on stage. Okay, that's whatever, fine and dandy. You know, I talked about it on here. But since then, I've been getting all this hate DMs and hate mail and hate all these people talking crazy. You ain't nobody, this, that, and the third. That's okay. You dissed me on the stage. That's somebody else say one more thing to me in these DMs. I'm going to the studio. You forgot I rap too? Y'all kept sending me stuff. I said, all right, you know what? I'm going to cook his toast. Now I got to cook it. Colorado got to cook his toast. So I went to the studio. You know what? Oh, JayZ the goat. Okay, well, we eat goats like Jamaicans with curry sauce and cabbage. Goat or not. You know what I mean? So I went to the studio. And it's dropping today. Putting it out. The beat was fired. I think I used one of Drake beats. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just tired of you. You can't just come to my city, diss them, and think they're not going to say nothing back. I mean, everybody else might not say nothing back. I'm not that kind of bull. I'm from down north. We don't really be letting stuff slide like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
That's a fact, too. I was one of the first people that was saying, Oschino, you got to respond. Oschino, I know you be watching these videos, man. Holla at your boy.
You know, it breaks my heart to have to do it because, you know what I mean? This person I once looked up to, but I don't look up to you no more because that jigger dead. The new jigger in the mirror probably twerking the sexy red. You know what I'm saying? I don't know this new jigger with the hairstyles and the weave. And I don't know this bull. But if you come for a person like me, you got to expect me to say something back. So you got to understand that. And the fans and all your JayZ fans that come saying something to me, y'all making it worse. Y'all just made it worse. Y'all made me have to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? And mind you, if somebody said something about me, right? On the stage in my hometown, it's my duty to say something back. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I don't hear nobody else probably not gonna say nothing back. But think about this, y'all. He called their property out to do the show. They had a show in Pittsburgh with Benny the Butcher and them. They'd rather be on stage with JayZ for free. They're gonna do their show they're getting paid for. That's called buffoonery. And at the end of the show, I don't know if y'all was there or not, but he's like, thank you guys for coming out. Like, thank you. Like he barely know him. Like, it was so like cringy for me. So I'd rather do what I'm doing, making money, talking about the show than being at the show not getting paid nothing. You mad?
I really want to know, though, do y'all think if Oschino would have got offered to come out on that stage, if Hove hit him up personally direct, you think Oschino would have went to that stage? Because he's saying it's about paper, it's about money, but it's also it's an opportunity. Opportunity to get your face out there, to get your recognition that you do. I really don't see a problem with Beanie Siegel and Memphis Bleak getting up there, as long as they utilize that situation.
He wasn't there. You mad wasn't there. If that's what somebody want to say, fine and dandy. Not the first show I missed, not the last show I missed, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm out the money. You know what I'm saying? I like to get the cash in my hand. You know what I'm saying? So, but even with that being said, I don't know what JayZ going through a midlife crisis. I don't know what he's going through, but he's not supposed to diss people on the stage because now he opened up a whole can of worms where everybody, now when they diss him, we can't be surprised. He got to understand. But state property is the ones I'm appalled at. Like, y'all just let anybody just use y'all. He got a show coming up in New York. I'm pretty sure they're not going to be on the show in New York. I mean, maybe if you see this, he might do it now. But he don't mess with you guys. Y'all just let this boy call y'all out to do a show for free in y'all town. No checks involved. Y'all just come there and DE like that. And then he leave and ignore you. Beans back making pieces on the food truck. And Chris and Eve doing shows whenever they can. And you a big billionaire superstar like you are. For me, it doesn't make sense for me to come keep swagger jacking you and being on your top. When, I mean, it's cool. Like, you don't have to do nothing for me, but I'm not going to be at your beck and call every time you call me.
I hear what Oschino's saying. I truly do. But I'm like, yo, ain't the Roots from Philly? The Roots is from Philly. If anything, y'all should be tapped in with the Roots. You know what I'm saying? If they got a JayZ situation, they should have come and checked y'all and hollered at y'all. Because they are from Philly. You guys are from Philly. And you was in Roc-A-Fella. So, I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking there should be some kind of connection that way. I don't know. Y'all let me know.
When you don't do nothing for me, when you got the means to do something for me. So for me, I'm like, oh, I can't. These guys don't have no backbone. And I bet you this much. I bet you JayZ respect me way more than he respect them. At least he respect I stand on principles. Man, he can't just buy me. I'm not blind about money because I'm not a girl. You know what I'm saying? Especially some money I ain't got nothing to do with me. If you got $10 trillion, it don't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, this ain't got nothing to do with hate. This is just about being a man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't think JayZ respect anybody that's talking negative about him, personally. I mean, look at how he got the Dame Dash situation. He really is not loving anything that Dame Dash is putting out there. Whether it's respected of you standing on your square, you know, for regular people, yeah, that might be respectful. But for him, he might like someone that glazes and pulls. You know what I'm saying? That might be the kind of mentality he has. He might feel like, yo, I'm this big, pause. Like, niggas supposed to look up to me. Niggas supposed to be doing whatever I say whenever I call. He might like that more than he likes somebody telling the truth about his situation. So, yeah, I don't agree. I don't think he actually respects Oschino. I think he truly is annoyed. It's really a dagger inside of him. You know what I'm saying? Pause. That was crazy. That was ridiculous. But anyway, yeah, Oschino, I don't think he's gonna call you. And he obviously hears what you be saying. And I'm sure the whole thing about his children or his alleged children really bothers him because he's obviously trying to cover that up. But hey, when you speak facts, when you speak truth, a lot of times you're not liked. That's just, it is what it is. I learned that in my life early on. Just because you're not saying the stuff that's favorable or popular doesn't mean that it's not true. And it doesn't mean that you got to switch sides and do the popular shit. Keep doing what you've been doing.
Men have to take care of their families. Men have to protect, they have to provide. Can't protect if you're doing shows for free with somebody that's a billionaire. I mean, when did that become a cool thing to do? When that become cool for somebody to have all the money in the world, you don't, and they do a show with you, use your likeness, your lyrics, your popularity on the stage, and you get nothing. For me, it's a no. So it's not nothing about being mad or being upset. It's about make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? But JayZ, you forgot I'm not a rap too.
The funny thing though, I had to really sit there and think about what Dame said. A lot of people gonna call Dame a hater. But he's like, yo, if JayZ's going back and getting into this form, he's getting in front of people, he's jumping on stage. Does he really want to do that at 60 years old? And I had to really question that and think about that. Does he want to do that? Does he really want to get up there and entertain y'all? When he been doing this for what? 30 plus years? Is it longer than that? It might be 40 plus years at this point. Yeah, I think he was rapping since the 80s. So, yeah, he been rapping since the 80s. So it's about 40 something years. Does somebody who's a billionaire, first and foremost, do they have to go do that? Second of all, do they want to do that? Those are the questions I had to ask myself. And I truly don't know the answer.
I'm not rap too. I'm not talk. But see, it's different when your rap's true and they sting. Do I stutter sometimes? Yes. Have I been down on my luck before? Yes. So, but he said it was true too. That's why I made me mad. Are you talking about me? Oh, you talking about me? All right, I got you covered. No, when I say stuff, when I say what I say back, don't be mad. Don't be acting all panties in a bunch. Just understand that when you say something, every action has a reaction, has a response, especially in hip hop. That's what hip hop about. Hip hop about the, battle, back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all get ready for this. This joint's coming out today. I mean, and shout out to Drake. It's on the Drake beat, so I can't monetize it. So this straight for free. This straight for the sport of the game. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how you like this. I mean, mind you, it's very calm. It's very truthful. It's very talking. I'm just talking. So I'm just setting y'all up for y'all to expect. And the fans that was sending me them DMs, blame it on yourselves. Because y'all made me like, mind you, I was on the internet for 3 days. Y'all ain't haven't seen me. I was chilling, living in my real life. And I kept, every time I go to the DM, it's somebody saying, this is some diabolical stuff. JayZ has a lot of fans. You know what I'm saying? So they love him no matter what he does wrong. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell y'all something that made it worthwhile. After I did the Bruce picnic, I did the podcast talking about, Hov and his son. His son sent me a message saying, yo, mind you, his son never talks bad about him at all. His son said, oh man, thank you for always supporting me and hold me down, man. You mean, I appreciate that about you. You know what I'm saying? That for me, that was it. That was it for me. Like, I don't care what the fans say, something like that.
See, that's what makes me really think that probably is his son. Cause he ain't never said nothing negative. And he just wanted to reach out. He just want to find out. He just wants you to do the test. That's crazy work, man. Why are we acting? Why he ain't do something about that situation? Why he ain't say no bars about that? And all you JayZ fans, why y'all keep acting like that didn't happen? Why y'all keep acting like it's a kid, it's two kids out there, but it's one in particular who look just like JayZ. Y'all can't look at that face, pause, and then look at JayZ and then say they don't look alike side by side. There's no way you can say that. And if you're saying that, you're a nutty fan. You are a nutty fan. And you support some real nasty work. Nasty work.
I mean, mom, he don't have no dad or no mom. His mom never said nobody else was his dad. His mom passed away. He got his own kids. He by himself doing whatever he do to survive. I mean, for him to say that to me, that's the stuff that counts for me. I don't care about all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine, though, you having a dad? First, my thing. All right, let's take the haters that's going to probably say, that might not be his son, right? Say I expect you some girl, right? Possibility her son mine. I never took the DNA test, but possibility of her son mine. And she passed away. Just on the strength that she passed away and I used to mess with her, I take care of the kids anyway. Whether it's my kid or mine. Yo, I knew your mom. I used to mess with her. Well, your son, she passed away, here you go. But that comes with called being thorough. So all y'all gonna be sitting there, oh, he might not be. That's called being thorough. Your daughter in Maryland look just like you, twin.
Yo, I'm not gonna cap. She might look more like him than the boy look like him. That's crazy. That is crazy work. Look at
And the daughter
face.
watching you play with your other daughters on TV, and you was her daughter before they was born, and you never acknowledged her. But let her.
Nah, that's the same teeth. The teeth is the same. That's crazy. Look like she got cloned or something. This is crazy.
A regular dude do that. Y'all won't look. Y'all have a problem with him doing that. Oh, you doing you a deadbeat. You this, that, and the third, right? Y'all even get mad about me beefing with my son. But at least that's my son. At least I took care.
How them kids look more like his kids than his actual kids that we know about? That's wild.
My son, we had David Busters. We did all the son and father things, right? People diss me for like, well, you got to be a better father and all this. But about him, he don't even acknowledge him, and he got the means to do it. The means to change your life at the whim. See, my always said, oh, it's two kind of fathers. There's a father that has all the money in the world and no time. There's a father who might have all the time in the world with no money. But when you have both the time and the money and you don't do anything, that's a different breed of diabolicalism. That means you can do it, you don't want to, you don't care, your conscience is clear, and you walk around like you're better than everybody. Come on the stage, this is people talking about, can Nicki Minaj's baby father pick her child up? Bro, you got a child you don't even never picked up, never said nothing to at all, zero. That look just like you, that's a twin. They got a picture of you holding her as a baby. That mom was in the wheelchair. I know her mom passed away, but mom was in the wheelchair and all that. So for me, I don't care about your fame, your fortunes. How can I look up to you as a man when I see you do things like that? That's worse than the things I would do. Like, damn, I can't look up to you. You're doing stuff worse than me. I got $1 billion. I want every kid to be mine. I got $1 billion. Oh, come on, run all them kids. Oh, yo, I'll run all of them. Even girls I even mess with, I know kids ain't mine. I'd probably take care of them too. Nobody I know would be poor. $1 billion. Y'all know what $1 billion is? Nobody I know would be poor. Nobody I mess with would have to worry about it. I don't need $1 billion. Especially $2 billion. I don't need that. And I'm not counting nobody's pockets. I'm just telling you what a thoroughbore think. I don't think one man, especially black man, should have that much money by himself when there's so many people poor and all that stuff. Now, I'm not even saying get nothing to me because I get my own money. I'm just saying in general, I wouldn't feel comfortable going on the stage bragging about my money to poor people, right? Then charging the Bruce picnic like over $1,000, right? Bragging about my money, my $5 million watches and all this, and I don't even take care of my son and my daughter, who mom is in the wheelchair, and other mom has passed away. So y'all can say what y'all want about me. When you don't love your kids, you can't love nobody. And y'all know anything about daughters? But daughters see you with another daughter and you won't say nothing to her? How do you think that daughter feel? Be honest. Sons forgive, daughters don't. Daughters be mad till they 90,000 years old. Dad, remember, you could do the smallest thing to a daughter. They don't forget it. So how can I look up to you when I know you got the money to do it? Is Beyonce telling you don't do it? Well, why are you doing that? It can't be. Is it about the image that important? Or I don't understand. But for me, that's the reason why I was like, damn, bro, I can't believe you, bro. That's crazy. Like, I can't believe you would do that. You supposed to be thorough. You talk all this family stuff. I guess you only worry about cool if it's Beyonce kids. That's it. I mean, so for that reason.
All right, with no further ado, we about to get into the Oschino diss. You know what I'm saying? He did enough talking. We're going to see what he was talking about when he got on that track. Let's see if he still got it. Because Oschino do a lot of talking, and I fuck with some of the shit he be saying. But we want to hear the music, man. So he got on the Drake joint to make him pay. It's the one and the only time I'm going to play this joint. Because I know this is going to be a copyright hit. Or maybe not a copyright hit, but copyright infringement. So it's going to go straight to Drake, like he said. So I'm definitely deleting this joint after we play this the one time. Let's get to it.
Heard that nigga talking shit at the Bruce picnic. That's what. Talk to you with my old head. What's wrong with you? I think ghosts can't survive the jungle when we ain't giving out no pads. I eat ghosts like Jamaicans, nigga, curry sauce and cabbage. Any success I ever attained, I pray for all my brothers to have. Snakes don't understand loyalty, it's like you speaking in Spanish. See, jealousy is sickness that you can't fix with just a medicine. You hate Drake, cause now he own the light, Thomas Edison. I hear you bragging about a stabbing, you funny as David Letterman. I've been in the field, nigga, Vietnam veteran. You imagine waking up every day alive?
Wait, when the fuck did this nigga Oschino get the time to go to the military? That's crazy.
Staring at your chick, and deep down you know she only really with you cause you rich. Ain't no Bonnie, ain't no Clyde, you just a giant, you a trick. From Big Pimpin' to being Destiny Child's little bitch. How was the CEO of Rock Nation, the federal informant? How you come to Philly in the fro, nigga, looking like you know it? How you take Sparks' whole song and only put him on the chorus? Gave no credit for writing, your betrayal is so enormous. Before I give you any flowers, nigga, I burn down every forest. Cause they prop for one show, the rest of the year you gon' ignore them. Eating corner store bodegas, cause I ain't never do brunch. Evil Knievel, this nigga's 60, he's still dying to stunt. The white party freak off, we saw you bob with puff. That $1 million watch she got, she tell you that your time is up. Oh, how soon we forget, maybe your memory bad. But stay proud, that's who you call when I was all on your ass. Then he dropped Ether, you was nervous, cause he was giving you gas. You should think them Philly boys, they really saved your ass. The jigger I once knew is no longer that jigger dead. The new jigger in the mirror, probably twerking the sexy red. I could never have $1 billion, cause I had too much guilt. Too many black people poor, too many living in filth. Too many kids in foster homes, too many babies need milk. In my hood, you're the only one with money, you're the only one that get killed. It ain't no 40-40 club, it's just 240 Glocks. Try to knock them Basquiat locks right off of your top. You gotta keep a box of bullets, run from niggas don't box. They all know I smoke that boy, it ain't no reasonable doubt. Memphis bleak sweet, knock him off and show no remorse. How the fuck your name Memphis when you was raised in New York? Nigga, your swag on donuts, you make me want to sew up. 25 JayZ features, still couldn't blow up. You still rock a do-rag, you really need to grow up. Stay in the child's place when you fucking talking to grown-ups. Got billions of dollars, but then give your son not one dime. He alone, he was young when he had to bury his mom. Your daughter in Maryland, you give her the same vibe. You cold-blooded with a real sick, depraved mind. Never respects you, nigga.
Yeah. Y'all let me know. Y'all drop it in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about that joint. I thought he had some bars. I think he had a couple punchlines, a couple heavy punchlines. I don't know if I really liked that beat for him. I don't know if I like that beat for him. The beat selection, I think I would have changed it. Um, it almost felt like he was rapping too slow for the beat. Like it didn't flow properly to me. I don't think that's the right beat for Oschino. I think he needs something turned up a little bit more. Especially like if you dissing somebody, I think it got to be a little more turned up, a little more high tempo, a little more energy. Especially you from Philly, so we want that energy. But all in all, you know what I mean? For him not rapping in a minute, uh, it was cool. It was cool. I give that joint 8 out of 10. I give it an 8 out of 10. Memphis Bleak might have to respond to that. The only line I didn't like when he was talking to Memphis Bleak is he's talking about a do-rag and growing up. Nigga, there's no age on a do-rag. We from New York, nigga. Wear a do-rag all my fucking life. What are you talking about? He must just not know. But anyway, we about to get into the Wack 100 situation. I guess Wack 100 has something to say about him dissing JayZ.
It's another Cook Gets Toast Productions. You dig? Man, I'm so disappointed. This boy Wack 100, man. I heard him on his joint hating on me, talking crazy, bro. And I can't believe it, man. It's just, you know how you think people, you know, are official and thorough and all that. This industry, I guess that just don't exist, bro.
Who's ever said that out of their mouth that they thought Wack 100 was thorough, official? Come on, Oschino. Come on, man. I never heard nobody say that.
One minute they bigging you up. Next minute they try to tear you down. Sad.
Philly, I think his name was like Oschino or something like credentials. But Wallow, come on. Wallow.
Oh, I don't know who Oschino is, bro. You just was bigging me up on 1 minute. I mean, next minute you don't know me. I was on the phone with you for hours. FaceTime, but I ain't saying you know me, but bro, you talking about my numbers numbers I got on monthly listeners. I don't even drop no music in 10 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's sad that you worry about looking up numbers. You should look up who's thorough. I care about who's thorough. And you not thorough, bro. You gonna keep trying to play somebody you local. Bro, you don't do nothing, bro. You ain't got no skills. You know what a manager is? A person got a piggyback of somebody that got skills. You know what I'm saying? Local, bro. I was popping before you anybody ever heard of you. We in the movies, clothing lines. You talk about local, bro. You was a hater, bro. And that's cool. Bro, you was a hater, bro. I gotta keep it real with you. You an old hater. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about no number. Somebody came and dissed me out, said something back. You JayZ to me, him. You get off JayZ's sack, bro. You on JayZ's sack. You don't even know what's going on. You could have, but actually about me, could have not said nothing. They're like, nah, boy, all right. You know what I'm saying? But these other dudes, I don't care about all that tough and all that. I'd rather you be thorough than be tough. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, you got 8,800. But listen, bro, I don't look up nothing about you because I talked to you before. So when I talk to somebody on the phone, I think, oh, hey, cool, I must be boy. You on there trying to place somebody like, then you gonna talk about, then you want Meek sack on top of that, bro. You don't know, how you gonna talk about what happened in Philadelphia when you live in Los Angeles? You know what happened? How you know what somebody did for Meek if you in Los Angeles, bro? That's why I'm saying you was a bona fide hater, bro. If you sitting there saying, yo, he ain't do nothing for me, how you know? How you know? You don't know. So that means you a hater. So before you get mad and start, look in the mirror, you say, you know what? I'm really a hater. I'm speaking on something I don't even know nothing about. I can't speak on nothing from LA. I don't know what you do out there. I don't know nothing about none of that. You know what I'm saying? But see, I'm thorough enough to know. Yes, sir. I just don't. If I talk to somebody, speak to them, I don't go talk crazy about them online, but behind their back and all, saying all this goofy, crazy, hating stuff. Somebody came to my city, dissed me, I dissed them back. Period, point blank. You can look up the numbers and all that, bro. I don't care about that. Listen, I'd rather be thorough than care about some numbers. I'd rather be solid. Something you should learn how to do. Be solid. No, who got numbers solid, bro? None of that don't even matter, bro. You can't play me, bro, because I was popping before you even was thinking about popping, bro. And I'd rather be thorough than popping. How many numbers you got? You like, bro, you don't know what I did for people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Local. See, that's what I'm saying. You just a hater, bro. I mean, it's sad because you're an old hater. And I'm talking to you, I'm thinking you thorough. Whole time you're not. I'm disappointed. More than anything, I'm disappointed. I'm like, disappointed, hater. Then you act like you really was sitting on there acting like you ain't never talked to me and none of that before. Like, bro, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Oschino definitely got to learn. That's how this industry is, man. People literally going to act like they don't know you. And they just spoke to you not too long ago. It's just how it be. Motherfuckers that take something right out of your hand, pause. Literally, you can have a business or something, you know, like I've had events and it's my shit. And I've had people push me out of my own event. You know what I mean? Like, of course, I allowed it to happen in a way as well because I just decided like I ain't want to work with no people that move that type of way. And instead of going into violence, I said, you know what? I'm gonna just take this situation, talk to these people over here, and start something else. You know what I mean? Start some other shit. But yeah, people be hating. People be hating. People be pocket watching. And then numbers, I'll be honest, that's really not the worst thing. Cause people gonna talk numbers. It's just it's what it is. It's the nature of everything that we do. We do things for numbers. We do things for money, for monetary gain. Now it's whack to act like you don't know somebody, but the man's name is Wack. What you expect? You expect him to keep it 100? Nah, he whack 100 times.
And once I took like an hour or something, you know what I'm saying? Yo, it's so crazy. I'm so disappointed in it. I don't even know what to say. It's like not quite 100. That's you to my thought was thorough, but you know how that go, man. A person act like they one way, but they know they really something else, bro. You know what I'm saying? Who look at this number? What do you do? Like, bro, you look where I don't look up nothing about you. I don't never talked about you. Never, unless it was some thorough. I never said nothing bad about you ever, bro. You know what I'm saying? I thought you was a different type of ball. I thought you was a different type of ball. You know what I'm saying? You keep you trying to put somebody, you gotta put somebody down to make you feel better, bigger or something. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
He must have never watched No Jumper, Adam 22, all them people that be up there and all of that. If he said he thinks he's a different type of dude. What was you watching, Oschino? You ain't never seen no clips? You ain't never seen people have issues with this guy? Come on, man. You gotta know better than that. You be on the internet, man. Come on. I'm gonna need you to do some research, bro.
They never played me. You know why? I'm solid. I'm solid, period. All the way through and through. You know what I'm saying? If I lived in LA, I'm pretty sure I'd be a gang nigga. For sure. I just live out here. You know what I'm saying? But I don't gotta talk bad about nobody to make myself feel better. At the end of the day, I was popping when you wasn't. What skills do you have? Talking on the joint? What skills do you have with talking on the joint about other people? You know what I'm saying? So you talk about numbers, bro. How you got a nerve to jock somebody when they came to my city talking about me? I would think you would be like, yeah, well, boy came here, you gotta see me. Well, JayZ don't need him. How you know what JayZ need? How you know what JayZ need?
I'm gonna be honest though, that's how the conversation always goes. The conversation is always different until it comes to JayZ. So I don't know what kind of power he got. I don't know what connections he got with everybody that's in the industry, but it's like that's the one name I've seen consistent. Yo, you can't do nothing with that. Unless you're another person that's on that type of level. Like a Drake. If you a Drake, you could do something. But other than that, I've seen every rapper bow down. And then eventually they kind of be showing true colors and showing that they going through some situation behind something that JayZ owns, or, you know, some type of business deal went wrong and all of that type of shit. But apparently the man got a lot of power in the industry.
I don't know what he is. I'm saying, like, this is the thing. People be fans of the fame. If you're a fan of him, you can be a fan of him. You ain't got to say nothing about me, though. They act like you ain't know me. You just saying, yo, got credentials and this, that, and the third, bro. I'm disappointed, bro. I really liked you, bro. I thought you was thorough, bro. Can't believe it. I'm like, why you talking about me, bro? Mind you, if I'm so not popping, why y'all talking about me? If I'm so not popping, why y'all talking about me? Oh, you know, bro, I ain't dropped no music in 1,000 years. You trying to put my numbers up like I'm out here being an active rapper, bro.
That's true, though. Because if it wasn't nothing, then why did y'all even have to speak on him? If it didn't reach nobody and he doesn't have no numbers, he don't do nothing, that's a good point. Why did y'all have to speak on it? Did you speak on it to help him out? I don't know. That's something that Wack 100 will have to get at Oschino about.
So the hating you did on this joint, I'm disappointed in you more than anything else. I didn't expect that from you, bro. I expected something all the way. I thought you was like a real nigga from, like, I mean, like a real person from the street. You just another person, an industry person that just say anything and being hating. I mean, you talk about state property like you don't even know who state property was, bro. Like who was you, bro? What them bro? Who is you, bro? Like the video be talking down on somebody like you just some superstar, Like you a manager or something, whatever you is. Mind you, I don't even gotta put you down to make me feel better. Period. I don't care what you do. I never checked up on you. I never talked about you. Nothing. I'm always in a whole nother coast. That's how popping I am. You gotta have a whole conversation about me while I'm always over here minding my business, dealing with my own stuff.
Yeah, you definitely can't say state property wasn't nothing. Like state property was official. Beanie Siegel, Freeway, Chris and Neef, Oschino and Sparks. Did I miss anybody? I don't think I missed nobody. But yeah, no, they had a solid squad. They had some hits. I know Freeway had some hits. Beanie Siegel had some hits. Chris and Neef had some hits. Emilio Sparks was on that joint with JayZ. And yeah, they was on Hot 97 a lot. They was making a lot of noise on Hot 97. Yeah, y'all let me know. I don't know if I'm tripping. Was that just East Coast? Did nobody else catch that? Because I'm pretty sure some of them songs penetrated pause to the other side. Pretty sure a lot of people heard them songs.
And for you to say I ain't do something for Mika, I ain't help Mika. How do you know?
Oh yeah, and I forgot the song that it was Chris. Chris was on that song with Memphis. I mean, not Memphis Bleak. Meek Mill, one of Meek Mill's first after party with us, house party. He was on that song too.
Just how do you know? People in the background know you didn't. It's crazy. Can you imagine you doing something for somebody, right? And somebody from a whole nother east side of the country is trying to take the stuff you did for somebody away because they a fan. Bro, you a fan, bro. Fan. No, he ain't. Come on, man. You ain't never. How you know? Was you there? No. It wasn't even, bro. Bro. It's okay. Maybe there's nobody real in this game at all. Zero. Nobody, bro. Because you definitely ain't real now. Because the hating you was doing just now on the joint, act like you ain't know me. You just call me and talk to me. Bro, that's corny, bro. Bro, I would never would have did that to you, bro. I'm too thorough for all that, bro. I stand on whatever I stand on. I stand on what I stand on. If I feel like we was cool, nobody can't talk to you about you to me. I don't care what your numbers is. I don't care what you do. I mean, that's how I rock. I don't do all that bozo back and forth, hating, low-key hating. I don't do all that, bro. I really, really don't. I mean, and I thought, because of your age, then I'm thinking you thorough. I'm talking about, bro, I'm thinking you thorough. I can't believe the stuff you was on there saying. I mean, then you don't even know what you're talking about, though. That's the crazy part. You know, I just know me. I don't care.
I want to see what people are saying in the comments for real. Like, what are people saying to this? It said, Wack always sticks his nose where it don't belong. I'm glad you cooked his toast. Wack been a goofy. Old ass need to go play bingo. Wack really wanted in on Oschino algorithm. Rat 100 knows everything because he's a informant. Oh, always been a stand-up dude. Wack worked with police when the LAPD raided his home and they messed up and they went down to file complaint. Greg Caden told Wack 100, I owe you one. At that point, the rest is history. Yeah, so everybody sounds like they know who Wack is. Everybody but Oschino.
Bro, I don't even care who you know or not, bro. You don't got to talk about me, bro, because I'm going to talk back. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you wanted my attention. I don't know, bro. Like, what are you saying about me? Ain't you from California? You were 3,000 miles away telling me what I did in Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? So bro, I know I see you argue with people all the time, and I don't even care. That's your business. I don't get involved in your business, right?
But Wack 100, if correct me if I'm wrong, he's friends with Meek Mill though. So Meek Mill might have sent them to do that on behalf of JayZ and Meek Mill. Who knows? Everybody connected, you know what I'm saying? And when people connected, that's what they do. They do all that little gossipy shit, and then they try to send their little messages and shots through other people.
But on this joint right here, you gotta look in the mirror and say, you know what? Oschino, right? I was being a super hater. I don't know what I was talking about. I was being a super hater. The boy came to his town, dissed him on stage in front of his whole city. He had the right to send it, answer back. Oh, because my numbers ain't big enough. I ain't supposed to say nothing back. I'm supposed to be a fan like you. I ain't blind about no money, bro. I go by morals and principle and thoroughness. So when you look up numbers, you need to look up who's thorough and who not. Can you do that? Look up. So let's look up who's thorough. That's what I look up to. I look up to what's thorough and what's not. And what you did was not thorough by no stretch of the imagination at all, bro. And the crazy part was somebody else. I'm like, whatever. But because it was you and you act like you just street ball, I would never think you'd be hating on me. Worry about you. But you gotta look at these numbers. What do you local, bro? Local. How you gonna call state property local when we closed movies in the movie theaters before you even was nobody? You wasn't nobody. I never heard of you. You start arguing with people. I don't know no skill you got. Would you play basketball? No. You can do art? No. You rap? No. So when you start talking about trying to play me, bro, I got more skills in my pinky finger than you got in your whole body. I got more skills than you got in your whole body, period. It's about all the fame and all, it's about period. I got skills, bro. Period. So when you talk that talk that you're talking, bro, I don't care. Listen, I don't care about if I had 0 listeners, right? But you trying to play me looking up, I laugh, all the funny, bro. Listen, bro, think about this, bro. You 90,000 years old and you got to talk about me. And I ain't got to talk about you. So no matter what you say about me, just remember this. I never said nothing about you ever, bro. Period. I mean, so just remember this, just know this, bro. And I liked you, bro. I thought you were thorough. But you know, looks can be deceiving and people act like they street and act like they thorough and they really, really not. So I love y'all. Any of y'all love me back.
That's a real one right there, though. People will act a certain way when they really, really, really not. That shit happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? We get deceived a lot of times. But it is what it is, you know? This industry, it's a lot of people that is insecure about themselves. A lot of people want fame because they insecure about something inside of them. You know what I mean? They need that feeling to replace what's not there. One thing I could say about myself, I never wanted to be famous, never cared about that. I just always wanted my music to be heard. I always wanted my talent to get out there. And now I ghostwrite, I songwrite, and I'm solid with that. If something comes to me where it's like it's an opportunity and I'm gonna blow it up even more, take it to the artistry side, that's cool. But I really don't care. The main thing I care about is my family, my people, my health, and my finances. And God, of course. God is number one. That's what everybody should worry about. Worrying about other people and how people think about you or view you, it's not really important, man. So I hope O really gets back on his square, really gets back on the focus. Put out more music, man. We need more old heads. I don't mean to call you an old head because we not too far in age, but we need more older dudes putting that music out, putting that pain in. And speaking about real shit, it's a lot of bullshit that's coming out right now. It's been a lot of bullshit, and there's a lot of people that don't want to make music no more because people are consuming bullshit. But once we get more people that's solid back in the music, doing their thing, and just showing that a lot of these niggas is not talented, a lot of these niggas is evil, a lot of these niggas is devils, they working for other situations, they all connected, you know, they got the game rigged and all of that. But it's okay though, because now we got the algorithm. We got the algorithm with YouTube. We got the algorithm with Instagram. All these streamers. We got TikTok. So it's possible to do whatever you want to. Get back out there. Don't give it up. If you got a talent, if you talented, there's a way. If you got a will, if you motivated, and you got faith, you can make it work. You can make it happen. I mean, shit. There's plenty of people that's not talented that made it. So what makes you think if you is talented, you can't make it? They definitely had to believe in themselves 1,000% to know you ain't got no talent and be able to push some bullshit and get a whole bunch of millions of people to fuck with it. You got to be very, very, very confident in what you do because you know you selling some bullshit to people. But they gonna buy it anyway, right? But y'all know what to do, man. I appreciate everybody watching. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all subscribe, run up them hypes, you know. We're gonna have more videos very soon. We're gonna do more lives. Appreciate everybody following. If you're new to here, send a comment, send a shout out, all that. We up out of here, man. Y'all know what it is. It's Young, the one who do it.